Hello, it's April from April's Home, and happy Easter! Today I thought it would be a super fun Easter activity to test out all of these different kinds of Peeps. I've got so many different kinds here. They are making so many different flavors now. It is definitely really fun to try out new flavors. I really enjoyed some of the Halloween flavors last year. My favorite was the caramel apple flavor. I really loved that one. I tried out some fun ones for Valentine's Day, and now I found an absolute ton of flavors for Easter, including 3 mystery flavors and a bunch of others. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a close-up look at all the flavors that I'll be trying today, and we'll open them up and take a look at them, and then I will test out all these different flavors and let you know what I think. Okay, so here are all of the different Peeps that I'll be trying out today. I've got mystery flavors 1, 2, and 3. I've got party cake flavor, which looks really interesting, lemon delight, blueberry delight, vanilla delight. I've got classic Peeps dipped in milk chocolate, raspberry delight, chocolate mousse flavor, and bubblegum flavor. So we've got a whole bunch of different flavors to try, and I'm going to go ahead and open these up and get a closer look. Okay, so I've got all the Peeps opened and out on little plates. This is the first one. It is milk chocolate Peep dipped marshmallow. So it's basically just a standard Peep dipped in chocolate. And the next one we have is party cake, and here's what it looks like up close. Looks like it has like little sprinkles on it, and it's a pretty turquoise color. So that one. And then next we have blueberry delight, and it's like blue colored with blue sprinkles, and it's dipped in like a blue candy coating. And then we've got chocolate mousse flavor, and it looks like a chocolate Peep dipped in chocolate as well. Then we have raspberry delight, and here's what it looks like. Very similar to the blueberry one, but in this case it's like a light purple dipped in a light purple, or like a purple candy coating, and it has sprinkles on it as well. And the lemon delight, which is a pretty pale yellow with little yellow sprinkles on it, and it is also dipped in yellow candy coating. And then we've got this one, which is the vanilla delight, and it has multicolored sprinkles on it, and it is dipped in a vanilla looking coating there. So that is our vanilla delight one. And then we have bubblegum, and here's what the bubblegum one looks like. Just a pink little Peep here, and it definitely smells like bubblegum. So that one. And then we've got the 3 mystery flavors. They all look the same. I'm not going to unbox them yet because I don't want to mix them up. I'll just open them up as I eat them so I can keep track. And this is number 2. And then there's 3 and 1. And they all look the same. They're just white Peeps. So these are all the flavors that I will be trying. Okay, so I've got them all out of their packages and all the different flavors on their own plates, and I'm ready to get started trying out all of these interesting and different flavors. I've got 8 different individual flavors as well as 3 of these mystery flavors to try out, and I thought that I would start with the one that sounds really delicious to me, and that is party cake. So this is party cake flavored Peeps. It's like a light turquoise. It doesn't have the candy coating on the bottom, but it does have really pretty sprinkles. It definitely has a cake-like smell to it. Yummy. Okay, here goes. Yum. Okay, this party cake Peep definitely tastes like birthday cake flavor. I really absolutely love this one. This is a great flavor. I'm glad I got a couple of these. I know my whole family's going to really love this. We love like cake batter flavored things, and this definitely actually tastes like birthday cake flavor. So that is definitely a fun one. I like that a lot. So we'll keep that one here. And at the end I'm going to rate these too and decide which one is my favorite and which one is my least favorite. Okay, so next I thought I would try out Vanilla Delight. And this is the type that have the little candy coating on the bottom, like a lot of them do nowadays. And so Vanilla Delight, it's a white colored Peep with multicolored sprinkles on it. It smells very vanilla-y, so let's go ahead and give this one a try. Okay, this vanilla one is pretty good. It's definitely not a bad flavor. It's very just sort of plain and vanilla-y, so if you don't like any of the heavy flavors, this would definitely be a good one. I love the candy coating on the bottom. I think it's really good. I love that they've started adding this to some of the Peeps lately. And this one is a pretty good flavor. Again, it's not like a really powerful flavor or anything really distinct, but it is just like a nice sweet vanilla flavor. So that one is not bad at all. Okay, so now I'm going to try what I think might be one of my favorites. I absolutely love anything lemon flavored, and when I saw that they had lemon flavored Peeps, I was super excited. They definitely smell really lemony. They're a very beautiful light pale yellow color, and the bottom is dipped in what looks to be sort of a lemony candy coating, and they've got little yellow sprinkles on it. And now I'm going to give this one a try and we'll see if it's lemony. Okay, wow, I loved this one. This is definitely lemony. It's not like an overpowering lemony, and it's not too sour or anything like that. It's just right. Very lemony, very good. It definitely tastes like a lemon delight. So this is definitely in the running for one of my top flavors. It definitely hit the mark. It's definitely lemony. If you like lemon, I think you'll really love the Lemon Delight Peeps. Okay, so now I'm going to save the chocolate ones for last because I have a feeling that they're going to make my mouth taste too much like chocolate and I won't be able to taste anything afterwards. Okay, next I'm going to try Raspberry Delight. This one also smells really good. Definitely raspberry smell, but not super strong. Sometimes raspberry and berry tastes can be kind of overpowering and a little too artificial, so we'll see what this one tastes like. It says it's raspberry flavored marshmallow dipped in cream flavored fudge. So it looks pretty good. It's a light purple with a pretty purple candy fudge dipped bottom here and some little purple sprinkles. So I'm going to go ahead and try out Raspberry Delight and we'll see what this one tastes like. Okay, so this Raspberry Delight is a very raspberry flavored, more so than it smells at first. I didn't think it was going to be quite so strong, but it's definitely not strong in a bad way. The smell of these Raspberry Delights kind of reminds me of the smell of like a strawberry shortcake doll from when I was a kid. It's a really nice, pleasant smell, and the flavor is really good. It's definitely raspberry flavored, which I don't lean towards berry flavors too much, but I really did like this one. It is actually really yummy, and if you like berry flavored things, I think you'll really like this Raspberry Delight. So definitely not bad at all. Really good, and definitely tastes like raspberry. So far they're doing really good with all of their flavors, and I'm really, really impressed with how they're able to make the flavors so much like they're supposed to be. I think that's really neat. It doesn't taste too artificial, but it's definitely just like a fun, yummy flavor on all of these so far. So our next flavor is Blueberry Delight, and this just looks so pretty. It's absolutely a pretty spring light blue color dipped in this blue fudge, and it just smells really good. Again, just a subtle, nice berry flavory smell, and it looks really yummy. So I'm going to go ahead and see if this one tastes like a blueberries. Well, again, Blueberry Delight is another really good flavor. It definitely tastes like blueberries. Definitely, obviously, a little bit more of a candy type of blueberry flavor, but not terribly artificial in any way. I actually really love it. It's pretty good. It's probably right up there as one of my favorite flavors so far. I really like this a lot, and I don't normally go for this flavor. So this is really fun. These are just really good flavors that they're coming up with, and I'm loving them all so far. It's going to be really hard to pick my favorite. Okay, so next we're going to try one that might not be my favorite, and this is bubblegum flavor. I do like bubblegum flavor, but I don't know how I'd feel about it in a Peep, so we'll see. It definitely has a really, well, not too strong of a bubblegum flavor now that I smell it again. Oh, but the package definitely smells like bubblegum. So let's see. It's definitely a pretty pink. It certainly looks like bubblegum. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. Let's see. Okay. Okay, well this bubblegum flavor definitely has a bubblegum flavor to it. And if you like the flavor of bubblegum, you'll definitely like these Peeps. I find it a little bit odd because you're not normally supposed to swallow bubblegum. So when you eat it, it definitely tastes like gum flavor, bubblegum flavor, and it's a little weird swallowing that. So, but it's definitely not a bad flavor. It's probably not my favorite. It certainly is a very, very fun flavor. And again, if you like bubblegum, this definitely will be a Peep for you to try out because these definitely taste just like bubblegum. And it's kind of fun to eat a Peep that looks and tastes a lot like bubblegum. So that's really, really fun, and yeah, that was enjoyable. It's a little weird, again, that it's bubblegum flavor, but I think it's fun. So they did a good job coming up with that flavor. And now I want to try out these mystery flavors to see what they taste like and see if I can guess the flavor. So there are 3. I found these at Walmart the other day, and it says that there are 3 different flavors here, and you have to try to pick your favorite and post it at #MysteryPeeps. So we'll have to see what they taste like and which one I like the best. Okay, so I'm going to start with number 1. I'm kind of scared here. I hope it's not a bad flavor, and I really hope it's not watermelon. They did have watermelon flavor, by the way, but I do not like watermelon, and I don't like watermelon flavor. So yeah, I avoided that one, and I'm really hoping one of these is not watermelon. Oh, this one actually smells pretty pleasant. It almost smells like the cake flavored one. Let's go ahead and try this out and see what it is. They're a little shrivelly looking, but they're just classic white Peeps. Okay, mystery flavor number 1. I can't quite figure out what this flavor is. It's definitely either like a vanilla-y flavor or the cake flavor or something in between those two. Like a nice, just creamy, good, sweet flavor. So nothing too crazy, and that's really good, thank goodness. So that is mystery flavor number 1. Let's see, I'm going to put this on the plate here with the bubblegum one. And now to try mystery flavor number 2. Okay, now mystery flavor number 2 is a little concerning to me. None of these say that they have peanuts or tree nuts in them, but this one smells an awful lot like peanut butter. I'm not allergic to peanuts, but I am allergic to tree nuts. So I'm going to go ahead and save this one for later. I'm going to ask my husband to try this one out for me first, and I'll ask him what flavor it is. If he thinks it's too nutty or maybe like almonds or something like that that I might be allergic to, I'd be a little afraid to try that out since I'm allergic to nuts. So it doesn't say it has nuts in it, but it kind of smells like nuts or something, like perhaps peanut butter or something, and I don't know about that. So I'm going to go ahead and wait on mystery flavor number 2 of 3, and I'll film an update for sure about that one. Okay, so next there's number 3 out of 3. I hope this one is a little bit better of a smell than number 2, and I hope it's one I can try. Oh. You know, this one might be cherry or something like that. I'm not sure. It's a pretty strong smell. These mystery flavors are a little nerve-wracking to me. I don't know. Okay, let's see what mystery 3 of 3 tastes like. Oh my. Oh. That's definitely like a sour, perhaps a sour cherry or a sour berry flavor. In a way, it's kind of a fun flavor. I don't actually do like sour things sometimes when I know they're going to be sour. I didn't know this was going to be sour, so it kind of hit me like a surprise. And it definitely has a bit of a sour aftertaste, but it's not that bad actually. It's kind of good. So that's pretty good. Mystery flavor number 3 out of 3. I can't quite figure out what it is. I would guess something like maybe sour cherries or sour berries. It's not bad. It's a pretty good flavor. I'll have to wait until I test out number 2 and get back to you before I can pick my favorite. But so far it's looking like mystery flavor number 1 is my favorite because it's the most tame of all these flavors. But I will say mystery flavor number 3 out of 3 is pretty fun. So Okay, so now for the chocolate ones, and I will test out number 2, like I said, a little bit later. Okay, so now that those mystery flavors are out of the way, I need a little sip of water here, I think. That last one was pretty sour, but again, pretty fun anyway. So this one is chocolate mousse flavor. It smells really good and chocolatey, and I really love chocolate mousse, so I'm hoping I'm going to really like this one. Okay, so let's get started on this chocolate. Again, it's a brown Peep, and it looks like it's dipped in fudge here, chocolate fudge. So let's try this one. Wow, I wouldn't think that a Peep could be quite so chocolatey tasting, but they've really managed to make it really taste very good and chocolatey. If you like chocolate, I think you'll definitely like the chocolate mousse flavors of these Peeps. They're really good. They smell delicious and they taste delicious. Definitely very chocolatey. Okay, so now for our last one here, and that is the classic Peep dipped in chocolate. So we'll try this one out and see what we think. Again, it's just a classic Peep dipped in chocolate. It doesn't have as strong of a chocolate smell as the chocolate mousse one, but it does have a hint of a chocolatiness. So I'm going to give this one a try now. Okay, so this classic Peep dipped in milk chocolate is pretty good. It definitely isn't as chocolatey as the chocolate mousse one, but that's okay. It still has a nice chocolatey amount to it, and I really actually love the classic Peep flavor. I actually really like classic Peeps too. Some people don't. I really do. I've always loved Peeps. So this is definitely a good one and definitely a classic. So now I'm going to go ahead and rate my favorite of the flavors, and then at the end I'll tell you which one of the mystery flavors is my favorite. Okay, so I've got all the Peeps here lined up in a row, all the flavors. Again, I'll save the mystery flavors till the end, but I've got all the flavors lined up in order of my favorite, and I'll let you know. My absolute favorite was the Lemon Delight. I loved this one, and I'm probably going to have to go to the store and try to hunt down a few more packs to tuck away because these are absolutely delicious. So the Lemon Delight Peeps were by far my #1 favorite. Second place was Party Cakes. I really love birthday cake flavored things, and this one totally tasted like birthday cake, and I really enjoyed it a lot. So I'm going to put this in second place. I really liked the Party Cake flavor a lot. And then surprisingly, I didn't think one of the berry ones would come in the top 3, but I really liked this Blueberry Delight. I felt like it tasted very blueberry-ish, and it was a pretty good flavor. So third place is Blueberry Delight, and fourth place is the Vanilla Delight. It didn't taste super strong of any flavor, but it was just a good, yummy, basic, nice vanilla flavor. And then fifth place would be the Raspberry Delight. I liked it, but again, berry's not my most favorite flavor, so it didn't come in as close as the blueberry, but it still is a good flavor. I was actually really happy with all of these flavors. Thought they were all good. And then let's see, my sixth favorite is the chocolate mousse flavor. I'm not a super huge chocolate fan. I do like chocolate, but it's not my first flavor I go to. Usually my favorite flavor is anything citrusy like lemon here. So I still really loved it. And if you're a fan of chocolate, I think you'd probably really like this one a lot. So that's the chocolate mousse flavor. And then the next one I liked was in seventh place, and that's the Peeps, the classic Peeps dipped in milk chocolate. It was good, but it didn't have like any really distinct flavor. Still delicious, still a yummy treat, but just not my most favorite. And then in last place, I had to put the Bubblegum in last place, even though it is such a fun flavor and they're so pretty and pink and fun. It was just a little weird for me to eat something that was bubblegum flavored. But again, if you like bubblegum flavor, you're going to love this one because it definitely tastes like bubblegum. And again, I thought they were all really creative flavors, really delicious flavors, and this was really, really fun. This was a fun Easter activity. I can't wait to serve these to my family, and we'll all have to sit around and decide which one is everyone's favorite. So that'll be really fun. I definitely am so happy with Peeps coming out with so many different fun flavors to try. I think it's really exciting at every single season to see what new flavors they're going to come out with next. So yeah, definitely this lemon one I'm excited about this flavor here. I think I like this one as much, if not more, than the caramel apple one that I really loved last Halloween. And this party cake one is really fun too. They could have that flavor all year round, both of those flavors. So anyway, those were my favorite different Peep flavors in order, and they all tasted great, so definitely a fun thing to try out. Okay, so I'm back with the mystery flavors, so I'm going to go ahead and put these in the order of ones that I like the best. So I really thought that number 1 of 3 was pretty tasty. It's just like a nice basic flavor. It's probably like a vanilla or a cake flavor or cake batter flavor, something like that, and I really liked it. I thought it was good and sweet, not too overpowering in any way, and just pretty tasty. So number 1 of 3 is my favorite flavor. And then my second favorite was 3 of 3. This is the one that was really kind of sour, and I think it might be a sour cherry or sour berry flavor. It's pretty interesting. It's definitely a very sour flavor, but I do like sour from time to time. And I thought that this one is a pretty fun one. So this came in second. And then in last place, 2 of 3, only because I don't really like the smell of it, and I can't really taste it because I'm just afraid it's some sort of a nut flavor or something. But if you like nuts and things, it might be a really good flavor. So you'll have to let me know in the comments, anyone who's tried 2 of 3, what they think of this flavor. Anyway, so these are the order that I like these Mystery Peeps in. And the Mystery Peeps was definitely a fun thing. I hadn't seen this before. I think they did have it last year, but I never found any or tried any out. And I think that this was a really fun thing to try out. I like trying out mystery flavors. I think it's really a fun thing to do. So anyway, yeah, I had a lot of fun opening these Easter Peeps mystery flavors. So I thought I would film a quick update. I decided to finally go ahead and try mystery flavor number 2 of 3, because after we smelled it a little bit more, then we realized that we think that the smell is not so much like peanut butter, but maybe like buttered popcorn. So it kind of reminds me of the Jelly Belly flavor that is the buttered popcorn. It's still, I think I'll still keep my ratings the same. It's still my least favorite, but it wasn't so bad. It was actually kind of interesting. And once I smelled it again, I realized, yeah, it does kind of smell like buttered popcorn. So that one, I did try that finally. And then I also found another flavor, which I can't believe how many flavors they have this year. So this is fruit punch flavor, and I thought that I would give this a quick test to see what it tastes like. This fruit punch flavored Peep is a bright red color, and the inside of the Peep is kind of a pinkish color. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a try and see what fruit punch Peeps taste like. Okay, that was really yummy. I tried the fruit punch flavored Peep, and it was really, really good. Another good flavor. I would probably rate this in the middle of all of my selections. Probably not my most favorite, but definitely up there in the top 5 for sure. So I really love this fruit punch flavored. And again, I just love all these new flavors. Well, this taste test was definitely a lot of fun. I really enjoyed trying out all of these Easter Peeps. I love Peeps at Easter time, and boy, they've just gotten so fun with all of these flavors. I really had a lot of fun with this. Anyway, I hope everyone is having an absolutely wonderful Easter day today. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe for more videos from April's Home. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.